Hey, are you okay?
I will be.
Are you sure?
Yeah, it's just, I was reading.
I've never seen someone get so emotional over a book before.
Never? Really? Don't you like books?
To be honest, not that much. I prefer the movies.
Okay, so you cry in movies.
Only in romantic comedies.
Well, this is pretty much the same thing. Like, I see myself in the character's life and suffer with him. It's like that magic.
Yeah. Yeah, I like that.
There's some stories that just seem so real you can't control.
Yeah, and then there's some real stories that just seem so made up. I'm Honey.
Anthony.
So is this where you come to suffer with all the fictional characters?
Actually, I'm not sure how I ended up here. Before I knew it, I was totally hooked on this book.
I know exactly what you mean.
You do?
Yeah, it's like being stuck in a movie. But too bad they all have the end and the end,
That's exactly what I was thinking when I got all hooked on this book. Like, I didn't want it to end.
That's why I love Happily Ever After.
It's still an ending, though.
Anthony, what if stories only had a beginning?
That's funny, or maybe just a middle.
There's this Brazilian poem that says, "May love be eternal while it lasts. No end."
I like that.
It could last eternally. It all starts with a kiss.
In a random meeting in a bookstore aisle. Are we making up a new story here?
I think we're in the middle.
Wow. Are you real?
Actually, I just leaped out of a movie from over there in the romance section. It's so hard to find it here in these books where the characters are so complicated and intense and sad or even in real life, we're all just such complicated characters.
You don't like to be inside someone's head.
No, my mind is complicated enough. I mean, like, who am I? Where did I come from?
Honey, a thought just occurred to me. What if we were the fruition of someone's creation?
By the looks of it, you finished.
I'm sorry, yeah.
Is it a screenplay?
Yeah, it is.
And judging by your face, you found the best resolution for your scene.
Yeah, kinda.
See, that's always the way it is. You writers, you take this amazing amount of energy and you just create and create over and over again. And you suffer, you dedicate, you change your own lives. And then some imbecile sitting in a designer chair at the studio reads your work and says, "Still needs a little bit of work, don't you think?"
Well, I just don't agree with the imbecile part.
Seriously? You for real?
Why?
I'm the acquisitions director of Ever Endless Productions. As you can see, I'm an imbecile.
And this sounds like a scene in a film.
Does it?
Yeah, in 3 years you get your Oscar and I get my Ferrari.
Or we just end up in bed and you write this scene into your movie.
And which version would you like?
Well, this, as a beginning, would interest me more. Now comes for the development of characters, which is for sure the hardest part. And, get rid of that voice.
Life is hard in the middle, too.
Good line.
Thank you.
Maybe we should just be a couple of students lying around on the floor making fun of the silly things people like us do.
And would we still end up in bed at the end of the story?
No. Well, yeah, maybe. I'd go straight for the kiss. Romance, sweetheart. All we need is love, remember?
That's such a cliche. I mean, I do believe we need magic, miracles, sex, and love.
Yeah, you're right. Kill the cliche.
Yeah, no one believes in happy endings or Prince Charming anymore.
Prince Charming exists. He gets married in a reality show.
I'm Albert.
Nice to meet you, Albert. I'm Sugar.
Sugar. So, you're into romantic comedies, huh?
In my dreams. What does a woman my age feel like doing with her time? Gym, work? No, sweetie. Love. And sex. But out of every 10 scripts I get, 9 are action and 1 is a war drama. Real life needs to be more real. And fiction needs to be more fiction. Is that so hard to understand?
No, not at all. Seems we're in the middle of our story already. Getting to know each other, our fears, our flaws, and then...
Let me help you. Real life. I'd have to sit here, look at you, wait till you finish your coffee, assure myself there's no psychos in your life, that you're not a psycho, see if you're straight, and then begin to process a game that could take days, money, maybe one overrated sexual encounter. No romance at all.
That's good for a book.
So what's it about?
Romantic comedy. 2 middle-aged people meet in a bookstore. And they're made for each other, soulmates. And they're gonna discover that very slowly, feeling every emotion.
I want to read it.
Before I'm done, what about the bed scene?
Sometimes I think I'm gonna rot behind my desk reading other people's stories and forget to write my own.
Here's a question for you. What if, in this exact moment, you find out you're just a character yourself? Someone else is living out your life. A sad, cynical old woman who never loved or never was loved.
It sounds like me.
It's open, for God's sake. Who else could it be?
Hey, now, don't despair, Adele. Soon enough you'll die, and everything will be left to your greedy, gold-digging sons to inherit.
What, and let go of my movies and my books? I'm not gonna die cold foot.
Your books and movies?
Yes, I've read and saw them all. Seen myself in every character, every scene. I've lived their lives.
What else do you do?
Pay bills that never end.
Day we die, they end.
Only if it's your death. Romantic comedies? A man of your age? You have no shame, do you?
Is there a right age to dream of a great love?
How about young adults or middle-aged at the most?
Adele, it's not my fault your husband was a scoundrel.
He He was not a scoundrel. He was a horror movie.
Did you ever read Love in the Times of Cholera? They grow old and in love in a boat sailing through eternity.
Since when do you want to live your life like you're in the book?
Well, why not? We're almost at the end of our own stories, Adele.
Life is a documentary, honey. It's full of bad things, men with no charm, and women with sagging boobs that can be flipped over their shoulder. Michael Moore loses.
I'll tell you something. Life's not a book nor a movie. To me, life's a dream. And it's a dream not to be dreamt alone.
You mean a nightmare?
All of it is in here could be just a dream, Adele.
The bills are real, I can assure you that.
Now think about it for a second. We're two lonely birds. We're in Act 3 of our lives, never having found true love, assuming it even exists. Watching movies and reading books to feed our frustrations.
So now you want to act like a couple of 20-year-olds cutting classes to watch romantic movies?
Couldn't it be that we are those two young lovers?
I'll tell you something. I wanted to make movies when I was a teenager.
I wanted to be a writer. Come on, let's go rest a while.
Now, what kind of line is that? I'm over here. I'm loosening up. Who ever heard of a happy ending where the guy goes, "Come here, sweetie, let's go rest a little"?
Stop! Look, there's no one else here. Is this place for real? Are we really in this world? Or maybe we just died and nobody told us.
Damn it, you scare me.
Every author says their characters talk on their own. They have lives of their own, and even they choose the end of their own lives.
Well, I already hate whoever's writing me.
We could be a figment of someone's imagination. Someone sitting around with a laptop. Or out there across the street, thinking of the future. Or the past. Hoping to make the best of our final years. A happy ending, Adele.
I swear, you get to me, old man.
I can read your thoughts.
I could try and hide them from you.
That's your bookstore.
Do you know me?
None till just now.
Hey, where are your parents?
In the world out there, assuming they exist, living an empty life of consumption.
I don't think you should be here alone then.
It'll be more than 6 months from now.
What?
You're not going to die in 6 months, as I told you in the hospital.
Who are you?
I can be whoever you want.
I'm delirious.
Sir, can I have some ice cream? If the waiter is a figment of your delirium, then everything around us is material from a dream.
Do you know someone at the hospital? Did they send you to come talk to me?
Above all else, I want you to know that you'll not die in 6 months.
Okay. I can die before that then.
You will not die.
I doubt that very much.
We're characters.
We're what?
We're not real people.
Ice cream's real. Remember?
Your life is eternal, Anthony. The people you imagine in your head live in another dimension. The old man you'll never be, the young man you never were, or the artist that you can never become.
What is this? Are you some sort of little witch who can read people's minds?
Pay attention, Anthony. Think that things could be not as they are in reality.
You said that already, but I never wanted to be an old man or an artist. And the bookstore is a family business. just inherited it.
Anthony, you're not the beginning of the story. You're only the middle. Forever in the middle. Accept that or change it.
How do you know my name?
You're a character.
So, what are you trying to do?
Someone is thinking all of us up, and I'm trying to find out who.
Someone.
Or some people.
You're a very smart girl.
Change the paradigm of your life, Anthony.
You really are special. So tell me something. Who's doing all this? Don't say God.
I told you, I don't know. But now I know for sure it's not you. If it was you, you would have recognized me, which makes me still a lost character.
And me?
An imprisoned one.
What if I told you I was a writer sitting inside that bookstore figuring you out?
I'd tell you your story would do well, but I wouldn't want to be a gifted child ever.
Oh, she's not you. She is the chrysalis that imprisons us. The voice of our internal being.
Anthony, audiences want things to be clear.
My name is not Anthony.
Sorry, you said your name was Anthony.
My name's Albert. Remember the joke about Prince Charming?
Oh, well, why did you write Anthony on the script?
Oh, boy.
Do you understand now?
Anthony, if I wanted to change my reality now, I'd be a movie studio executive.
Why get into that dark area of life?
Why stay here and not pursue human life with art?
That's a book.
It's a good movie.
You know, one day your doctor will tell you that you're about to die, and your entire life went by, and all you ever did was read about it.
Hey, where's the romance in that?
There is none.
Yeah, I knew you were gonna screw it up with all that crap about digging inside people's minds.
Connie, I have something to tell you. I'm an old man.
You're a grumpy, dirty old man. That's what you are.
Adele, this is our last chance.
Quit saying lines like they're out of some cheap script.
Oh, I pray the Creator puts us together at the end.
If he listens to me, he'll give me another life, or he'll make me young forever with tight boobs.
Adele, God wants us to be together.
God wants us to be ashamed of ourselves and quit being so selfish, Anthony.
Adele, I have 6 months to live.
That's 180 days. 180 days. People would give their lives to have that. See you around. Maybe in another life where you'll be good looking and I'll be some wonderful Italian model.
As you wish.
All yours.
What?
Delete it.
I can't do it.
Why not?
It's like killing.
Oh, you kill scripts every day.
Don't blame me. There's nothing I can do if they're not any good.
We're not any good either, sugar. I mean, who cares if we meet, fall in love, have sex, go back to our lonely lives? We're already dead.
I'm alive. I want to be alive. I'm waiting for my ending.
You know, ever since you appeared, I knew I was dead. You know why? Because you're a figment of my imagination.
So, we're not gonna dance and be happy?
It's beyond my capabilities.
Well, don't you want to give me a second chance? Write a new page?
We screwed it all up. talk about silly feelings, talking heads.
What about all we need is love?
John Lennon said that.
No, please. Get some more coffee, listen to your heart.
This is a war movie, Sugar. All we had to do was survive. But we lost.
If I don't find who's making me lose my life, I really am gonna lose it.
No one loses life, Anthony.
This is our last chance.
There is no last chance.
Excuse me, sir. Do you have the time?
No, I don't.
Do you know what street this is?
I'm not from here.
Excuse me. Are you real?
I don't think so.
Never doubt fiction. Our story began with someone crying.
Our story?
Anthony!
Please, tell me who I am.
Did you feel that?
I mean, what do I have to join Facebook to prove I exist? Oh my God, earthquake. Is it the big one?
It's not a quake!
No, I'm sure I felt it.
Anthony, I think that we're in a movie.
Movie?
Oh, didn't you feel the trembling?
What do you mean?
Yes, this is it.
Were those people characters too?
How should I know?
Excuse me. Are you an actor?
This is LA, man. What else could I be?
It's like the Truman Show without Jim Carrey.
Jim is also a character, as is John Malkovich. Have you ever felt like being John Malkovich?
I don't know. Well, who else?
A bunch of them.
Hey, are there hunters for lost characters like us?
Of course. They're called delete men.
Delete men? I wish the doctor had given me just one day to live.
Let's just hope we're not reborn into a Mexican soap opera.
No, please.
Oh, this is great! Thanks!
Agnes, is the movie Harry Potter?
What movie?
The movie we're in.
It gave us another chance.
What the hell are you talking about?
We're gonna write our stories all over again, Anthony. Thanks for helping me. Anthony, change the paradigm of your life.
Got one for me too? Hey, can I talk to you? Whoever you are, creating me? I don't really see myself as your son, but if you really are my creator, can I ask you for a request? I want to stay alive. It could be in another dimension, No problem. I just don't want it to end. And of course, I want to find great love. Maybe end up dancing on the street in the rain. I know, it's been done before. And I'm no Fred Astaire. Just want a happy ending.
Hi.
Saxophone. Bossa Nova. Let me guess. You're Brazilian, right?
Italian.
You don't work for the movie industry in any way?
Not yet.
And we've never met before.
I don't think so. Except maybe in your dreams.
What's your name?
Dolce. Come la dolce vita.
Sweet.
Yeah, that's me.
Do you dance?
You know, this could be all just a dream.
And I never want to wake up.
Would you remember me if you did?
I don't know. I just want to dance.